So I had a rental car a few days ago, and I had extended today, so I called the rental car company to extend it. And the woman who answered just, she goes, "What's your confirmation number?" I said, "It's 20R Robert." She goes, "Your name's Robert?" I said, "No." She goes, "What are you doing?" I go, "That's what we do." She goes, That's not what I do." I go, "Okay, I'm going to make it simple for you then. It's 20R Robert, P pterodactyl." She just hung up on me right then. My wife was beside me and went, "Oh, that's so good." Yeah, that was. People ask me, I said, my wife, like, "Where'd that come from?" I said, "It just came out because she made me mad. That's why." People ask my wife all the time, "Is he funny all the time?" She goes, "Oh, no, absolutely not. But he says funny stuff out of the blue. It's crazy. He's a comedian." Like the other day, she was looking at her phone, reading the news. She goes, "Oh my goodness, listen up. A huge tree fell on a funeral home." I said, "Let me guess, no survivors." She's like, "Wow." Well, I'm a pro. She introduced me to this young couple in church the other day. She goes, "They have 2 kids, 8 and 1. I said, "Wow, he's like a comet." You can explain that to your neighbor on the way out of here if you want to. She laughed. He didn't. He didn't get it. He's like, "Comet? What do you mean comet?" Nothing. Just. "Why'd you say that?" I'm a pro. Thanks for showing up, Huntsville. Y'all sold out another show. What a great town y'all got here. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be great when they finish. They're not done, right? So I come to Huntsville a lot. My in-laws live that away. So I come through here a lot. Like, too much. So I've seen all the changes. I remember the Parkway was like doable. What is that? This is a place of a bunch of engineers, right? Yeah. And how'd that happen? God forbid you pass where you're going. I mean, I did it yesterday. I was going to go by the golf shop there to buy a shirt, and I went, "Where am I? Oh, there, hey." I'll just go to Birmingham now. Can't really get back that way. So I live in Nashville, so I drive down here from there all the other times, except this particular weekend I was in Dallas all week. So I had to fly here to y'all's airport. Sorry. My manager's like, "Well, you're going to have to fly to Huntsville." I go, "No, I got to fly to Nashville and I'll drive down." He goes, "No, you can fly into Huntsville." And I'm like, "You can?" Like on a real plane? And he goes, "Yes, we have, yes, they have a direct flight from Dallas to Huntsville." So I did it, and yeah. Y'all have an airport. Never knew it. Baggage claim and everything. I just thought it'd be some guy walking out going, "Who had the red bag?" I'm a lucky traveler. I figured this out years ago. I was the last plane out of Bangor, Maine, right before that big blizzard. Last plane out. Before that, I was the last plane out of New Orleans, right before Katrina. More recently, I was the last plane out of Tampa, right before Irma. So just so y'all know, I'm leaving here Sunday. I'd get the plants inside. People in Maine were freaking out about the snow. I'm like, "You live in Maine, man." They have those goofy winter sports up there. The Winter Olympics has my favorite sport. They have that biathlon, you know, that one where they cross-country skiing, then shoot a rifle. That's too easy one in my book. Imagine you're in 3rd place, but you have 2 bullets left. I mean, you're in prison, but you have a gold medal. So. You can swap that out for some Raisin Jack. The worst place. So that's here? It was worst place. So I was doing a chicken wire gig. They had chicken wire around stage. Yeah, to keep bottles from hitting you. It didn't stop the liquid. And they had I'll never forget, I was walking in the entrance and you open the door and there was a sign that had rules of the establishment, and rule number 4 was no firearms allowed indoors. That was the 4th rule. Meridian, Mississippi. 1986. They love me. Actually, they did. It was fun. But yeah, that was probably the worst setup. That it? All right, I'm going to move on. All right, last one. What?
Have you ever traveled international for a show?
Have you ever traveled?
International.
International, yes. Canada. I've done shows in Canada, Mexico, London. I'm sorry?
Are you coming to Austin, Texas?
Austin, yes, I am.
When?
Gosh. Thursday. I'm in Austin. It's this year. It may not be on the calendar yet. We haven't confirmed it because I'm doing Corsican, I'm doing Lufkin, and then I'm going to swing around and hit Austin. And one of my boys goes to college in Texas, so I'll go see him. He loves Texas. He's starting to talk like a Texan, you know, because they talk with their teeth clenched. That way you can talk, you don't get dust in your mouth when you're talking. How are you doing? I'm good. How are you? All right. The worst place. So that's here? It was worst place. So I was doing a chicken wire gig. They had chicken wire around stage. Yeah, to keep bottles from hitting you. It didn't stop the liquid. And they had I'll never forget, I was walking in the entrance and you open the door and there was a sign that had rules of the establishment, and rule number 4 was no firearms allowed indoors. That was the 4th rule. Meridian, Mississippi. 1986. They love me. Actually, they did. It was fun. But yeah, that was probably the worst setup. That it? All right, I'm going to move on. All right, last one. What?
Have you ever traveled international for a show?
Have you ever traveled?
International.
International, yes. Canada. I've done shows in Canada, Mexico,